I had to find out how to take care of myself and my cousin.
I do that at home all the time with my mom and my dad.
Being a big guy certainly has its advantages.
You dogs get tests.
Hey,
that's not learning difficulty.
Hi, I'm Adam Smith. No, wrong show.
And I'm Skeletor.
Evening, everyone. Welcome. And yeah, Shady's nobody tonight. Actually, no, Shady. What you are tonight is a World Cup finalist. Welcome to Dank After Dark, everybody. Series 4, Episode 4? Yeah, 4. We are 1 week behind Ethan. I'm going to keep that in track. My mind's going. And
so deep in the season right now, it's not even funny.
And I love the fact you're all looking at the mute button right now.
Yeah, I'm looking down there. Is he muted? Bastard. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I've given Phil the night off.
Yeah.
And I have picked what we're going to watch tonight. We've got a couple of things. We've got a couple of rabbit holes, actually. Holy shit. Fucking hell, he's never commented before. Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
fucking hell.
Yeah. Well, it may be one rabbit hole, it may be two, depending on how far and how fun we can make it, really, from what I've been told. So, yeah.
Phil takes no nights off, apparently. Well, he does. He does. He doesn't work the street corner every day. I
need to have my ass to tighten again after doing my squats and cankles.
Man, that's got to be oiled up somehow.
Yeah, no one wants to fuck a pink sock.
Squats and ankles, did you say?
Squats and cankles.
Ankles.
You don't know what cankles are, Shady?
I've heard the word before.
Oh, fuck. Right. For fuck's sake, I'm not even reading the comments tonight. Fuck that.
All right, allow me.
You can read them. It's just AEP asking how you're doing.
All right. Yeah, not too bad. I'm just being your stereotypical honky. It's what I do. I'm a white people. I've met a multitude of people on the internet recently in the past few weeks, and I've just been introducing myself because it's quite a diverse group of people I'm talking about. So I'm saying, you've got African Americans and Latinos and Asian people, and then you've got me, your token cracker. And they seem to laugh at that joke, so I seem to enjoy it. So I go with it.
You are the crackiest of crackers there, Phil.
Very fun for
crackers.
So,
the
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Honky, good Phil.
Yes, everyone has permission to call me their neighborhood honky if they so choose. Their friendly neighborhood honky.
Yeah.
So for the first of tonight's rabbit holes, I thought we've had Chris Chan on before, and we've had what was the other guy's name that you had on? Cyrax?
Cyrax, yeah. For some reason, whenever I think of Cyrax, the first name that comes to mind is Rajax. It's because they sound similar.
So we've had Chris Chan, we've had Cyrax. Mm-hmm. How many of you on the internet watching right now have heard of Hybrid or Jupiter, the Vampire Werewolf?
I've heard the name. I've seen a few documentaries pop up on YouTube, but I thought to myself, maybe I'll watch those later, and which in hindsight turned out to be a brilliant idea because now I'm going into this blind.
So yes, it's Jupiter or Hybrid, the Vampire Werewolf, or as I like to call him, TJ Blair's son. Scott, if you would do the thing, please, Scott.
I would do the thing. I like doing the thing.
You like doing?
Watch too many Underworld movies.
Yes.
Yeah. So that right there.
It looks just like TJ.
It's because.
Doesn't he?
It's because
It doesn't sound like
when I reincarnate.
Look at him. Look at the face. That is TJ Blair's son.
No, like when it first came on, like it was like, damn, that's got to be his little brother.
We all remember the movie The Goonies, right? Well, imagine if TJ Blair impregnated Rajax.
Oh yeah. I'm sure we see his tits in a bit.
I feel like it's what would happen if T.J. Blair tried to create a homunculi.
We're sorry,
I
TJ.
feel like this is an individual who may spend most of their time crawling around on their hands and knees.
I mean, look at that look right. That's a TJ look.
It is a TJ look.
I won't say that's a TJ look simply on the grounds that looking at this man, I'm suggesting there's something far darker than that
Well,
going
maybe
on.
you've never seen TJ in that position before.
Well, I have. It's just that I didn't have a mirror in front of him, so I couldn't see his face.
You don't know his life. You don't know what Z's been through. You don't know what it's like being a vampire werewolf hybrid.
Yeah.
Shall we dive into a little bit of the life of Hybrid here?
Oh, yeah.
All right then.
Yeah.
So he's currently talking online with someone.
It's because I when I reincarnated into this body, due to my learning disability, I wasn't able.
You heard that right. He reincarnated into this current body.
So if I get a learning disability, can I do that too?
Yes,
Yeah,
apparently
yeah,
all learning disabilities give you the power to reincarnate.
I was about to say,
Where do you get these?
That did pose more questions like, was he able to reincarnate because of his learning disability, or did he reincarnate and get a learning disability?
I've just realised I'm going to be able to reincarnate because apparently, according to a video from a couple of seasons ago, I have epilepsy.
Fucking son of a bitch.
Well, he does go into detail later on about the reincarnation, but let's listen.
To learn anything good that stuck, you know. Yep. Even over 1,000 years, my brain still won't let me stick with things, you know.
Yeah,
It's
you heard that
called
right.
dementia.
He's done this. He's done this for over 1,000 years now.
He looks so young.
I wonder what his secret is. Oil of what?
I mean, for 1,000 years old, he's got great skin tone, dude. It's like, damn.
By any chance, does he
Still
use,
has hair. You know, I'm only 44 and I'm going bald.
yeah, by any chance does he use Cremo Youngster?
He has been known to, yes.
I knew I was onto something.
I have autism and ADHD. It's pretty hard to sit
Damn it.
still in a classroom without feeling like you want to go and hurt someone, you know? I mean, I can speak big.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, autism not necessarily causes you to commit violence. I do have friends who are autistic. They have a similar sense of humor to me. They make fun of their autism and they make fun of other things. One of my favorite friends, Andy, he's very open. He goes, I am autistic, but I try to live a normal life. And but he also admits that he's the worst Jew you'll ever meet. He says he's shit with me. He loves bacon and he still has a foreskin. So I think that's more likely to where the autism goes for him, and he would be the first to admit it.
I mean, look at Joshua McLean shooting the shite.
Just the thought of autism's foreskin. Man.
Oh, autism. What a great name for a grindcore band.
That is a good name for a grindcore band. Like Anal Death Hunt.
Yes, it's just autism foreskin with our song. If it's anything like anal cunt, it's going to be something about.
They've got to have a song called Dyslexia, but it's got to be Dixlexia.
Oh yes, and the album cover's just going to be a picture of what's her face, Rendub slapping a cock across her face.
Oh, what's she called? I keep forgetting what she called.
Pissy pants.
Pissy pants.
Yes.
Yes, pissy pants.
It's
Pissy
and
pants.
pieces of old languages, but I can't really.
Oh, perfect pace.
I remember what you're going out.
I'm going back
But I
to
can't
that.
really.
Well, he just did it again.
Oh,
Oh yeah, this is so wonderful.
I was going to say,
Sorry about that.
I was going to say I was going to say that just killed any sexual need that I had, and then Phill popped up, and there it goes, right back.
I just love it when he bites his lip.
Angelo's
I remember
really
waking up
jumping
one
on
morning and
this.
just looking outside to see the whole village that was living by my castle. I woke up to find the whole village on fire. I have no idea who attacked. But then I was rushed into a different room, and Vlad told me that
Did anyone hear that?
No, what did
I don't
he
know,
say?
but Fox says it's
Please
true,
rewind.
so I believe it.
So he's talking about how the town was on fire, but there's a name. He says a name here. I want to see if anyone picks it up.
attacked. But then I was rushed into a different room, and Vlad told me that the Ottomans invaded and he was going to war.
Any guesses?
You mean he hung out with Vlad in Transylvania, man?
He did.
No fucking way, dude.
Let's find out.
The Ottoman Empire, famous for their furniture.
It was Romanian. It was in Romanian. Yep, Romanian. I spoke Romanian back then.
It was in Romania
And
land.
We need to try to fill in the questions. Whoever's asking them the questions, that's what we need to try to figure out here.
Nope, not really. I can only understand bits and pieces. That's it.
He's a smart little fucker.
Because that's what my brain's made of.
Nope, I don't know any words of Romanian. I can only I had this.
So he doesn't understand any words of Romanian, but he used to hang about in Romania with Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, back in olden days, I could understand it, but now I realize that they didn't have subtitles. So
I bet when he told them we couldn't understand them, they just started speaking English. You know.
Well,
yeah, they just went with the English way of talking to foreign people, which is shouting slowly, and that would hopefully make it easy to understand.
Yeah,
fucking PG. I mean, a hybrid. He does go into detail, though.
Daddy promised me his science hat on his deathbed.
I feel like he's
I
in
had
a
this
blank
staff-
room. There's
You
like
feel like
nothing,
he's what?
nothing on the walls. I mean, it's just a
yeah.
blank room.
Yeah. Oh no, he's got a bed in there.
Oh,
He does have a bed, at least.
I'm sure that gets a lot of use.
yeah.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, 1,000 years, man. Surely, you know what I mean.
Sometimes I sleep on my back, sometimes I sleep on my side. I love variety.
Yeah. I mean, 9 times out of 10, you will find hybrid in the Thomas Walker position, but he's not today.
Ah, right.
Got a chuckle from Scott there.
The
Who
horizontal.
spoke the language when I lived at the group home I came from, and she was yelling and cussing at me, and all I managed to pick up was ignorant boy. That's all I managed to pick up. That was it.
Yes.
Exactly. It was Roman, but then over the years it changed.
Does he think that the Romans were from Romania? Did he not pick up that all the time he spent with the Romans, they were speaking Italian, and he just didn't?
Did he just walk into Romania and start being like, "That's not how you say that"?
Have you not read your Romanian to Romanian dictionary?
So just to clarify, he is on a Discord. I think it's Discord or Skype with a troll. This person's told him they want to talk to him about his life and stuff. They're just there to take the fucking piss.
Fox Marsh said he's actually explaining the backstory of Roman Reigns.
Romania reigns.
Acknowledge me.
Nice, Fox.
Just he looks so.
Actually, they did. They invaded Romania. The Ottomans. Vlad the Impaler fought off the Ottomans.
Wait for it.
I watched them execute him.
They used an electric chair.
I get it now. I mean, that's what traumatized me, man. I mean, watching Dracula die. I mean,
He watched Vlad the Impaler die.
he watched the Ottomans kill him, no less.
Yeah, Lenore, you heard correctly. This guy, in a reincarnated life, was in Romania when the Ottoman Empire was doing all its shit, and he watched Vlad the Impaler die.
I was the first ever brony in history.
He's got vampire tits and a werewolf dick.
Yeah.
Yep, and I watched the Roman Empire fall, though. I was there when the Roman Empire fell.
Yes, because that's obvious because you've lived for 1,000 years and you watched the Roman Empire fall. When was it? 1,800 years ago. So there's like an 800-year gap between when the Roman Empire fell. But of course, it didn't fall because it wasn't Italian; it was Romanian.
History is being rewritten here, folks.
I was just there to watch it all burn.
It's the Mandela effect.
Yeah, I remember watching the Greeks work out math. It was I was in Alabama at the time, and it happened 200 years ago.
I'm curious what his thoughts on Caligula were.
Oh, Fox, that's if that's true, Lenore, you're a legend.
Yep, that's like an automatic ticket.
It's a golden. If you kill a dictator, then that's an automatic gold ticket to heaven.
Yeah. Same for all those people that threw Osama off the side of the boat.
Retcon world
Just because I want to see, just because I want to ask, Dan.
Yes.
Do you remember who killed Hitler?
Didn't he kill himself?
Well, yeah, he killed himself, but I've got a funny feeling this is an inside joke.
He ain't dead, man.
Yes, you're saying the man who killed Hitler deserves to go to heaven. So you're saying Hitler deserves to go to heaven.
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ.
It's slow a day.
I don't know. That explains the robot chicken joke a lot more. Like the dude goes to heaven and sees like, oh, grandma's here. Great. And then he sees like his creepy uncle got in somehow and he looks over and there's Hitler. And Hitler's like, I'm just as surprised as you.
I'm just as surprised as you all.
Hitler's
I
gone
watched.
camp.
I was standing in the doorway when they were stabbing Caesar. I was standing in the doorway.
Yeah, I was watching One Piece, and then I saw Caesar running through saying, help me. And they were all chasing him with sword canes.
I don't know what he was saying, but it was something about
Don't bring One Piece into this.
Too late.
Yep.
What's wrong with One Piece?
It's already been brought in.
Well, I'd say the viewers are a bit wrong. They think Hitler should go to heaven.
I don't.
You're fired.
Oh, God.
So, yes, this guy was also here when Julius Caesar was killed.
I wonder if he saw Jesus die.
He was watching it happen.
I was eating popcorn. It interrupted my My Little Pony.
I was eating popcorn.
Well, each one of those important moments in time, I was there in a different body.
Whoa! Hold up. So, like, you get different bodies? You don't just reincarnate the same body?
Yeah, he reincarnates into different bodies. This guy is amazing.
So, like, he could be one of us right now.
Yeah.
Okay, but like if he's just gonna reincarnate every time he dies, you stuck with that one?
So he can't be one of us right now for the fact that this incarnation of Hybrid still goes live on YouTube today.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Oh, I disagree. I think they've done moved on.
I've got a male pussycat here trying to mount a female pussycat, and the noise is driving me insane.
Oh.
Fuck up! Right. What was TJ Blair saying?
I think he was saying turn the camera so we can watch the pussies fuck.
Yes. I mean,
I'm not putting cat porn on Dank.
oh,
Quality entertainment.
Why not? I'd put real porn on here.
man, you're definitely fired now.
Yeah, the funny thing is, he can't do anything to her. He's trying to mount her. He can't do anything.
Oh, has he got no legs?
No.
He just
Keeps falling off.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Can I express real quick how much I love Fox Marsh? I'm telling you, if you're reincarnated as a fat fuck loser, double it. Pass it.
Ah, fantastic. I love Fox.
Reincarnation comes with an Uno card.
Fox, you are a treasure.
Yeah. You know what? I've got to face Fox twice in the next 2 weeks. I've got 2 matches with him. That's going to be fun.
Facing him in new, aren't you?
Yeah. Right, TJ Blair, what have you got to say next?
I was there in a different body at a different time zone. Also, I was.
Wait, you were in a
I was
different
alive.
time zone?
He was in a different time
I was
zone.
in a different body in a different time zone, but I was there.
Well, that
Yeah.
went right over my head, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Dr. Watt.
I just had to face your
He's got a
kid.
TARDIS, all right.
What's he on about? I just had to face your kid, too.
Is he talking about Dante?
Oh, right. I thought he was on about my actual kid. He's not even 2 yet.
I mean, that could be a good main event. I don't know.
Your mini me.
Fox Marsh versus DJ Wee. I'd pay to see it. I
Right.
bet you DJ Wee throw some shit on him, too.
Oh, yeah, he's got a hell of a hook.
when everything else, I lived through. I was there when Hercules' legend was born.
The fucking phone. Ah, damn.
I helped Iron Man build his first armor.
Holy fuck.
Hercules.
Spider-Man's web shooters. I get it.
I remember telling a young boy that I had the high ground.
I bet he was the short, stuffy thing, like with the horns. Yeah.
So the fact that he was there when...
That's
So with
right.
that, he's met Vlad. He was there when Caesar was murdered.
Yeah,
And now... Now this.
Yes. Ladies
Oh,
and
I
gentlemen.
want to meet this person. Need their autograph. You know how many
You know
autographs
what?
you get?
I have actually messaged him, and I am desperately hoping he replies, because I think he'd jump on here. I really think he would.
Oh my god.
This is the point where we'd have to keep Shady in the back, and because he'd just keep laughing.
Oh
and he
yeah.
would
Yeah.
call him out.
Yeah.
Like, no,
Oh,
get Shady.
it gets
I
better.
was sitting like this. Like,
Exactly. The thing is, we need to keep him sweet so we can keep him on for as long as possible.
oh,
And what we can do is ask questions and make him kind of confuse himself.
oh my
Oh,
god, that would be so fucking wonderful.
Do you know how many autographs that is? Is an underrated shady.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fuck's sake.
So I'm just wondering, was it Hercules who killed Caesar? Or was it Vlad?
No, this is another time zone, I believe.
Oh, no,
there.
that's what I'm going to ask him.
And trust me, I was skeptical when I heard of his legend. I was skeptical. I was like, holy shit.
I mean, that's our reaction right now too. Holy
Yes,
shit.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I remember when they finally took him down. I mean, they had 5 guys around him with AK-47s just shooting him in the head and chest. He wouldn't go down. Then they just got a sniper, took out his ankle, and then I realized I was confusing 2 people.
Yeah, don't forget he did a 360 no scope as well.
Oh yeah, I 360 no scope. Jesus Christ!
They want you to believe it was the spear or the cross that did it, but it was me.
I'm just trying to help the guy out.
It gets better too, because he goes into a lot of detail soon.
I remember during one reincarnation, I said at the start of the movie, and I said Bruce Willis is going to be dead at the end, but he was dead all the way through, and I was right. I didn't tell anyone it was the 4th time I've seen it.
He has the 6th sense.
Yes, it's called stupidity.
Let's see what else he has to say.
Yeah, there was one time I was, but I think that's why. Yeah. I think that is the reason. But yeah, I was there when Martin Luther King was alive. I wasn't.
This dude randomly skips through periods of time. It's like,
right?
What the fuck?
Martin Luther King was alive. It was like this 4-minute space, but I was there.
It's like the fucking Twilight Zone.
That's when people started talking about this new guy, Jesus.
So he was there when Martin Luther King was alive, but
there when he died.
Nothing
That's
about it. Interesting.
I wasn't there when he died. I was there when he was alive.
I wasn't there when he died. It was a shame. I was too busy.
I was in a different body, remember? I reincarnated into a different body back in those times. I was there when he was alive, but I was out of state when he was killed. I was out of state. I was on a
wait till you hear where he was.
train heading to Illinois, I think.
I bet he was in Romania.
It was his birthday when I found out. It was Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday when I found out. It was during that year, during his birthday, when I found out about it.
So he was on a train to Illinois during Martin Luther King's passing.
Yeah, I was going to a meet and greet to see CM Punk, and I found out that Martin Luther King Jr. had been killed.
So you're going to tell us he was captain of the Titanic when it sank.
That's what Yakar said.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
No, God.
In the dark until the early 90s.
Magic.
It was like between cold of winter and cold of like fall, I think.
Oh, right. So it was like between November and October.
It's all in the details, man. Like, you got to get this dude to give you details about stuff.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I can give you the exact date of when they're going to kill Martin Luther King Jr. It's going to be between the 1st of January 1850 to the 31st of December 2150.
Okay, here's the thing, though, because out of pure curiosity, I looked it up. Martin Luther King was shot on April 4th. His birthday is like January 15th. So he didn't hear about this shit for almost a year.
He said it was Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday when he found out Martin Luther King was killed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it took me a second. It almost went over my head, too. So.
Yeah. So it was Junior's birthday when he found out Senior was killed.
So I said it's all in the dude's
Martin
details,
Luther King
man.
Jr. was Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yes.
I'm starting to believe him, man.
Yes, Martin Luther King Sr., you'd be surprised to hear this, was his dad.
I'm
a believer.
Martin Luther King Jr. was the man who had a dream.
Oh, right. I thought this is how bad my American history is. Hey, fuck you, Shady. I'm British. I'm allowed to be wrong on this shit.
And as I said, his birthday is like January 15th. He was shot on April 4th. So this dude didn't hear about it for almost a year.
9 months.
Yeah.
He was waiting to get reincarnated again.
Yeah. He was still in the womb.
Yeah.
What do you mean he's dead, man? He's been dead almost a year.
Reincarnation takes time, all right?
Martin Luther King Jr. decided, I had a bad run next time. I think this time I'll become a clan leader.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, he went from one side to the other.
That's a good question, Kaz. Does he lose chromosomes or gain chromosomes every time he reincarnates?
Oh, I think he gains them.
I'd say yes.
Oh, fuck. Let's see what else Hybrid or Jupiter, if you will, has to say.
I don't really remember.
Yeah.
I was like, this, and I said this N-word was a man who should have been saved by God.
Yeah. So apparently, this N-word is a man who needs to be saved by God.
Yeah, it's okay.
Man!
Yeah, you want to compliment him, just not too much.
We done brought the N-words in now, boys. We're fucked.
So I tell you what he picked up in that 1,000 years: cultural sensitivity.
Yeah. Fuck,
He
yeah.
said the N-word.
Fox is right, man. We're canceled. Fuck.
He called Martin Luther King Jr. a nincompoop.
I know. Wow.
Fucking poop.
Goddamn ninjas everywhere. Thought they only lived in China, motherfuckers? Well, you're wrong.
Calm down, Ronnie.
Oh, it's getting hot in here.
You're a ninja.
Oh.
There's actually a song where the first opening words are, I'm a ninja. I'm going to use that. Right, let's carry on with Jupiter.
Yeah. Yeah, I was being respectful when I said it. I was respecting.
Yeah, you were. Goddamn right you were.
Yes, I wanted people to know how respectful I was, so I put on some blackface beforehand.
Well, Angelo.
I said that this N-word should be saved by God. Respectfully.
Yeah,
And respectfully, Angelo, I'll have you know, I didn't say nig, I said nit. Nit. I could have been saying nits or nincompoop. Or I could have been talking about the country Niger. Fuck you.
Save the winners, motherfucker!
It's pronounced Nigeria.
Yeah, nipples. What was that, Phil?
It's pronounced Nigeria.
We have a street here in Greenville that's
AP
constantly
knows we're not racist. Or he wouldn't be here.
NETUS.
I'm not racist, I'm just a cunt. Let's carry on.
Everybody. Isn't that what racists say?
I was what you call an indentured servant.
He was a slave card.
I was an indentured servant, forced to live my life in servitude to somebody.
I was an indentured servant. They removed my teeth and replaced them with wood.
I'm waiting now.
He's a vampire, man. They had to do what had to be done. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Or he killed them all.
Well, yeah. See, now I'm just waiting for him to be like, so you see, I understand what it's like to be black.
I've lived that experience. I've used their words.
So he only remembers the major events at the times, but not the details, let alone the language. But he remembers saying the N-word respectfully.
Exactly.
It's very selective memory.
Blackface, and now you said Nick. Don't be... You mentioned blackface.
Oh, no, I was referring to blackface. I was saying that this young man right here decided to be respectful by putting on blackface.
Yeah, don't say it. Don't try and accuse me, Angelo, you honky-hating bastard.
Yonky hating.
It's too much. My chest hurts. Well,
sit down.
Why do I expect you're going to want a T-shirt on the After Dark store saying "White Lives Matter"?
Yes. Hey, Scott. Angelo has a question for you.
I have no clue. I'm talking about the vampire werewolf dude.
Hey, Scott. What is it like to be black?
Yeah.
As our resident American.
I don't know. I know what it's like to have a lot of black friends. That's about it.
I tell you what, man, it ain't easy in the projects.
Just thinking of Eric Cartman singing "In the Ghetto" now.
In the ghetto.
Projects of China, baby.
Fucking hell.
Yes, I believe they call them sweatshops in China.
I thought it was just work. Right. Let's see what Jupiter has to say.
Indeed.
Some of my workers could be watching right now. Be quiet. Shh.
Play that funky.
I wasn't a female. I was male, but I remember I was forced to basically work at a strip club bar. I was indentured servitude from a gangster, if I remember correctly. One of those
a gangster forced you to be
gangsters.
his bitch.
I called him Al Capone.
Yes, I was part of the 92nd Airborne. I think I went by the...
So he was part of the 92nd Airborne.
Oh, okay.
Let me have a look.
He was part of the 92nd Airborne and an indentured servant.
Oh, it gives a name as well.
the name. I think I went by the name Jones or Joseph. I don't really remember.
Joseph Jones.
Deteriorate.
Yeah. Pardon me.
If there's a Joseph Jones,
Jones, actually, yes. Jones is off Dad's army cars. That is correct.
Yeah.
Corporal Jones.
Look, so it seems. Let me just have a look. There was an 82nd Airborne, but it doesn't look. Oh, here we go. 92nd. So did he? Oh, right. Okay, that's interesting. There isn't a 92nd Airborne. There's a 92nd Infantry Division, but there isn't a 92nd Airborne.
So he's talking out his ass.
But, what you needed me to prove that to you?
Good anal loon, gentlemen. Gent-analman.
Hey.
Hi, Robbie.
Yes.
Let's
Hello,
see
Robbie.
what.
Sex mongrel, you.
Oh, he is. See what TJ Blair, Hybrid has to say.
Creating memory over the past few years. The memory deteriorates.
Now, hey, I take offense to that word. How dare you call me white?
I'm not fat. I'm just thick-boned in my pelvis area.
God, I've never been so embarrassed in all my life. How dare he say I'm white?
I might be white.
My heart is as black as you, Angelo.
My soul's black.
Look at that. He's calling us white cunts. Look, just because I've never had a black cunt before doesn't mean that it's off the table.
Yeah, for real. I mean, I'd take some.
It kind of is off the table now.
It's a cunt of a different color.
Unless Kaz decides to paint it.
I stand here before you today, a man who has a dream. A dream of being a vampire werewolf that you can be. And we will all live together as one and make America great again. By God.
You know, it took me several months to realize Make America Great Again was an anagram of mega.
Oh my God.
You mean MAGA?
Yeah, MAGA.
Yeah.
Mega
I keep saying mega because someone said make E-Feds great again, and it was mega.
Yes, I was going to make a hat saying that, so it was going to be a mega hat.
But even was, why don't we?
Mega, yeah.
Well, because we've got to move stores, and I've got to still organise that.
Yes, Hybrid.
Angelo,
oh God.
Trump and Fox Marsh simply says amen, and he's praying with an American flag.
Trump, amen, yes. Trump 2020, was it 2024?
Yep.
Yes, that is the next year.
Trump 2024.
Sorry about that. He's not great at maths.
No. 1 + 1 does, in fact, equal window.
Yes. Funnily enough, I remember my friend talking to me and asking me if I was on Windows 11. I just laughed and went, you are so stupid. I'm already on Windows 95.
I was looking in a window at 11.
Yes.
That really shouldn't have chuckled me as much as it did.
You take it however you want it, buddy.
Fuck Windows 11, I'm on 95.
Oh.
I love it. Giant Meteor 2024, yes. No! What? No! I don't want to die. Right.
It's just going to hit China. That's it.
Mini Blair, here we go.
Okay.
Each time I reincarnate, my memory deteriorates
His
ever so
memory?
slightly.
So that explains why he can't remember anything.
I lose my memory because my tits fall off.
Every time he reincarnates, his memory deteriorates. But he can still remember calling. He can still remember calling Martin Luther King the N-word.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
Thank you to our Americans for pointing that out.
Respectfully. You know, because he was his it was his nipple.
Ooh.
Yes.
I'm going to replace the N-word with nipple from now on.
Ah, right. replace an N word with another N word.
Yeah.
This is the best TJ Blair promo ever.
It is, isn't it?
Anyway, more TJ.
Yes, I'm trying to click play, but it's not letting us click play.
Scott, can you click play?
Can you click play, Scott?
He's frozen.
I'll be back in a second.
That's why. That's why it's not letting me click play, because Scott's internet is still on AOL dial-up.
Those gosh darn kids.
Angelo's on window lick.
He certainly is, and I don't know why that's added.
Oh, see, this happened the other day. Scott's internet, because he's in the Hicks or whatever the fucking call it.
The sticks.
The sticks, that's it, yeah. Because he's in the sticks, everything seems to go, and it takes him a couple of minutes to come back on. So any second now, I'm expecting him to pop back on the screen and go, "Fucking internet!"
Oh yeah, very, very, very much so.
I reincarnated into this gorilla at this zoo, and they kept calling him Harambe.
This crisp kid stepped into my turf, and I hit him with a stunner. So they put me down and devastated an entire generation.
Oh God! Everyone, dicks out for Harambe.
I was just thinking that Fox would enjoy that.
Fox, if you've never seen it, go on YouTube and type in "dicks out for Harambe." You will not be disappointed.
Yes. The best place to look for footage of that is Pornhub. So go there. And,
Well, there, what?
Yes.
Fuck off, is there Harambe videos on Pornhub?
No, but there's plenty of dicks out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm slow. Scott, if you can hear us right now, we're very, very quickly running out of things.
Now, Facebook user, dicks out for Harambe. It's 2023. We're bringing it back.
Fuck's sake. I mean, you know what? I'm trying to remember the tune in my head as well. It's gone. I'm sure it was a Maroon 5 tune as well.
Dicks out for Harambe. Probably something like that.
I heard a different one. I'm sure it was a Maroon 5 tune, you know. I really am.
I remember.
I hate when it shows Facebook user Leo. Oh, that's Leo. So he featured in the World Cup last week, Phil.
In the World Mug?
World Mug, sorry. Yes, World Mug.
Ah, right, yes.
He featured in the World Mug last week. I don't think he even knows.
Ah, right, okay.
If he doesn't, he does now.
Yes. Don't
Right,
worry,
so-
you can go through.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so we seem to be... Oh, well, we're getting something back. No, that's shady.
That's shady. That's shady.
Yes.
Scott seems to be, well, dead.
Indeed. So, Leo, I'm slap you with a dildo.
Oh, that's because I've got a dildo on a pole match with Leo coming up.
What is his fascination with dildos, anyway?
They're dildos.
Well, yeah, I know, but to just kind of have one hanging on a pole, it seems kind of lazy.
Oh, no, this match was already a thing. Before Leo, before me, this match was already a thing. There was a dildo on a pole match, and someone we both know took very extreme offense to it.
Really? Who?
Ruby? Keenan?
What?
So it's a dildo on a pole match, and I told him to lie down and take it. He'd probably like it. And apparently that means that I say he likes to be raped.
Well, no, you're just saying he enjoys dildos.
Yeah, it was a dildo on a pole match. It fit the parameters of the match, you know?
It wasn't a rapist on a pole match, was it?
Yeah. So, he took offense to a comedic match, so I took it upon myself to even do the match. Yeah, that's Leo there. So, Leo stepped up in place of Ruby and was like, yeah, I'll do this dildo on a pole match. I will happily let DJB thrust a dildo in my anus.
Yeah. I think it might be useful next time if you're going to face Ruby. It might be worth having an Ian Watkins on a pole match to make him feel all right.
Hi, Wilson. Oh,
Scott! Let's guess. Fucking internet.
It shit itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, fucking hell.
All right then. He's just reconnecting.
Reconnecting, you know.
I think we lost Shady as well.
No, Shady's still there. He's just busy.
Oh, he's just
Hi, Leah.
Phill, fuck off!
Everything's not going too bad. I mean, we've had a few glitches, but you know, we make our way through it. We fight on.
You're never welcome up here.
I don't need your permission to jump on a mega bus.
Yeah, the glitch is Scott's
I
fault.
wasn't a female.
Right,
I was male,
Not
but
to
I
find
don't.
where we were up to. Oh,
Hey, it's
shit.
not only me you have to worry
I wasn't
about.
a female. I was male, but I don't. But I remember I was forced
Whoa!
to basically work at a strip club bar.
Angelo, what the fuck?
Leanne, would you like to tell Angelo what your thoughts on that?
Angelo, why the fuck are you asking my sister if she likes your cock? You stupid fucking prick. Go back to your shitty fucking green screens and your half-arsed promos.
I was indentured
Leah can take
and
care of
indentured
it.
servitude
She's a strong, independent woman. She can take care of herself.
from a gangster, if I remember correctly. One of those old gangsters.
I think this is where we're
Yes,
up
I
to.
was part of the 92nd Airborne. I think I went by the name of Jones or Joseph.
So yeah, it was 92nd Airborne.
I mean, deteriorating
92nd, yeah.
memory over the past few years. You know, my memory deteriorates. Each time I reincarnate, my memory deteriorates ever so slightly. So I don't really remember everything. There was one life where I was born as a female. There was one life, but I don't really remember it that much. It was just a blur.
Yes, and her name was Alicia Ann.
It was just a blur. That memory of that life was just a blur. Due to my memory of reincarnation and all my other previous memories, over the last thousands of years, I've lost most of my memories.
So first it was, he's been doing this for 1,000 years. Now it's thousands of years.
So he just can't seem to. Oh, right.
Shady, fuck off!
What? What'd I do?
Yeah, you know what you're doing. I can see the backstage camera. I can see what you were holding up. Go fucking kill yourself.
Why? It wasn't a dildo.
No, it was a fucking can of orange Fanta. Fuck off! Ugh.
To it, you know, that's why I have a problem with it.
He
It's
says
just
that
I can't remember.
he says that every time he's reincarnated, his memory fades a little bit. He remembers less and less of each time.
Yeah.
Okay. So eventually, one of these days, there's just going to be this dude running around going, "Why won't God let me die?" What is going on?
No, he
Why
won't.
am I still here?
Do you know what's going to happen in that final reincarnation? He's going to go on Facebook and bother everyone to join their fed while screaming, "I will eat your asshole."
Yeah, asshole.
Huh. Oh. Sorry, I'm finding something out. Next.
Remember much. Due to each reincarnation, all my really old memories slowly start to fade to where I don't even remember.
Pause.
Oh, look at that look.
Angelo's
Cool.
just admitted to having a hug cock. So he really enjoys hugging cock. Angelo has admitted to being homosexual. Fox Marsh, do you think you could show him the ropes?
I don't think that's AAP.
Are you sure?
That's not AAP.
Who is it, Danielle?
But there's only fucking two people brave enough to piss me off like that. Grant and Mike.
Oh, yeah.
You're on
Maybe.
the screen right now, so it's not you. Grant, you fucking cunt.
You leave Angelo alone, damn it. Quit picking
Fuck's
on
sake.
him.
I'm about to jump into AP's inboxing. Who the fuck you talking about, you stupid
Grant was about to have Dan buying a plane ticket. Beat this dude's ass. Meanwhile, Phil's just sliding right on in there.
Sorry, I've hit my homo limit for the month. I'm stuck being straight for now.
I don't have my homo card. It expired.
Brilliant. Let's see what else Hybrid has to say.
Yes.
One of my favorite lives was during, I think it was, it was during 1935, if I remember. It was one of my favorite lives. It's when I was born as a U.S. Senator. I don't remember his name very much because of...
I was born and they just took me to the White House and I shat in the Oval Office.
It gets better.
All in a year. Yeah.
As a U.S.
It gets better.
No, so he was born with that
memories.
one syndrome from that
But
one
I
movie.
remember being born as a U.S. Senator.
So he's born old.
Yeah, I was...
The ages.
He remembers coming out of the womb and then being like, Mr. Senator, thank God you're here.
We need you to sign these documents now.
Sir, there's a crisis. Would you hang on a second? I've just come out the fucking fudge.
Hold on,
So
let me
there's
go
a
back to
crisis.
For that. This is a crisis.
Yeah. Mr. Senator, there's a crisis. They're trying to make the water fountains mixed use.
Was he ever someone that lived a
They're
completely...
trying to unsegregate us, Senator. What are we going to do?
Oh, no. Fox, every single reincarnation has always been tied to a massive event in history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them wrong.
Every life has been cool. Especially the one where he called people the N-word respectfully.
Yeah, I was part of the 92nd Airborne during World War II when I was 4 years old as a U.S. Senator.
Well, that's why his favorite was back during 1935, because he didn't have to say it respectfully.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have seen the film Dam Busters, right?
Sure.
Have you seen the dog?
Maybe.
We all know the name of the dog.
What's the name of the dog, Phil?
You know the name of the dog.
I want you to tell me the name of the dog, Phil.
Well, the name of the dog is, well, it's very politically incorrect, sir.
But it's the name of the dog. You can say it.
What's the name of the dog, Grant?
Hey, there he is.
See, it's not Grant. It really is Angelo.
Oh, it must have been Angelo, yeah.
Grant's here.
What's going on?
Well, Angelo's been trying to worm his way into Leanne's panties there, Grant.
Angelo who?
AEP.
Oh, what? Fucking weirdo.
I know. So how are you, AEP's nan?
Absolutely great, thank you.
I didn't even see the name. Fuck's sake.
Yes, apparently today's star on Dank After Dark is TJ.
It is. Seriously, though, right? You can't deny that looks uncannily like TJ Blair.
In certain positions.
If the sides were shaved.
Let me just ask AEP. I know he's been quite a lot.
I'm sorry, Fox, but my shady money was way more than your payment. So,
Yeah, Fox, there's been... Do you know how many people have tried to bribe Grant this World Cup?
yeah.
3.
Oh, believe me, it's been more. I'm just not releasing the fucking figures till afterwards.
Oh, I need to know this.
Smart man.
So, Grant, have you been watching any of this up until now?
No, what's been going on?
So
Apart from
this-
TJ Blair.
This is TJ Blair. I mean, this is Hybrid, or he's also known as Jupiter.
Dan, why are you explaining it to him? It was clearly him in the comments.
Phil, what are you on about?
I'm trying to keep it, you know,
Listen, you sons of bitches.
Don't let them know that I know.
My YouTube name is not Angelo Brandon.
Stop breaking kayfabe.
There's no kayfabe here, just dank.
Speaking of dank.
Oh, fuck. Fox apparently has a small loan of $1 million. Oh, Fox is... He's buying the drinks.
just so I'm completely aware, does Leanne like Angelo's hug cock?
Leanne, do you like black cock?
That's probably the biggest spider I've ever fucking seen. What the fuck? How is that in the UK?
Just ask her straight. Leanne, do you like black cock?
Leanne, Grant.
Yeah?
Are you sure that wasn't a spider? It might have been a cat.
No, mate, fucking hell. But
Daniel, I'm a slap you. I seen that episode I was featured in. Well, first of all, stop using my Sunday name, you fucking loser.
I bet it was a black spider.
Second of all, Leo, I don't care. So next, should we carry on with Hybrid?
Go on then.
He has a lot more to say.
Oh, he certainly fucking does.
I was once a president and a senator.
Which president?
He gets to it. He gets to it. He gets to it.
Please say Obama.
No, I'm going with
If I remember correctly, I was Teddy Roosevelt. If I remember.
What?
He was Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah.
What, he the guy in the wheelchair?
I thought he was Robin Williams, the guy on the horse.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Theodore Roosevelt. Yeah.
Robin Williams.
Yes.
Yeah, in that film with Ben Stiller.
Night at the Museum.
That's the one.
And now at this point, he's more like Hunter Biden.
It's not my crack.
I genuinely think TJ Blair is a time traveler.
See, that's what I'm wondering too. Like, so when he reincarnates, does he just reincarnate into the future, or does he reincarnate back and forth?
To answer your question, Leah, I'm old man.
Ooh.
Not just man. He's old.
I'm actually really disappointed you didn't just go, yes.
Why do that when I've got a perfectly good Grant here?
Theodore Roosevelt was one of... Fucking hell, there's that spider again. Little fucking knobhead. Anyway.
Theodore was the one who founded the national parks, where Franklin was the wheelchair one.
Yeah. Okay.
So one could stand up, the other was a spastic. Right, understood.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
Why has Angelo stopped commenting?
I don't know. I think it's because I got really mad at him.
He must have reincarnated back to the past.
Well, Angelo just saw himself, a nice Geordie white girl and thought, I'm going to try my luck.
Who says she's Geordie?
Is she a smoggy?
No, she wasn't born in Middlesbrough. I was.
Well, you're a smoggy then.
Yeah, I am a smoggy.
Why'd you get so offended then when I call you a smoggy?
I don't. It's just I like to make you think I'm getting offended.
Mm-hmm.
Don't call me a fucking smoggy.
Don't call me a fucking smoggy, you fucking mag.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Jupiter has to say next.
I don't remember. I was one of the many people. I was one of his many career friends. I was a president after his term. I don't remember. I think I was him. I don't remember if I was.
He thinks he was Roosevelt. He doesn't remember.
Was that Taft?
It was either Roosevelt or I was Bill Clinton's cigar. Either way, I think I smelled.
Can't remember my presidents.
Thank you for the history lesson, Lenore. Unfortunately, we don't give a fuck.
I'm interested in history.
American history, though?
Well, yeah, they have all the guns. It's interesting.
The only American history I'm interested in is American History X.
Yeah, we got all the fun weapons, the fun diseases, all that good stuff.
Yeah, Dan gets really turned on during the shower scene.
Yeah, the shower scene. And especially the curb stomp scene. Racism.
Do you know what? I'm really pissed off with American history because of American history, we can't say words with ER at the end, dickheads.
Of course we can.
Like cigar.
Cigar. No, that doesn't have an ER at the end. That's AR cards. You see what I've got to deal with every day? I'm here by choice as well.
I'm a grave digger.
You fucking what?
I'm a grave digger.
Well, you know, if you can get that, you know, get some money out of the inheritance.
Don't ask questions, man. Just go with it.
What was that, Phil? If you could get some money out. Oh, really, Fox? Do you have to go to Wikipedia? You literally went to Wikipedia for that. Fuck off.
Yes, indeed.
I
That's
ain't
the thing.
reading that.
Imagine Shady kind of going grave digging. So he's going on a date with a 95-year-old, and he promises her a good time. And because she can't get wet anymore, she has to kind of get some armpit sweat and wipe it in her pussy to try and get some.
Phil!
Where do you think Bat Shady gets all his action?
Oh, that's fucking rank.
My armpit sweat as lube. All right, Gertrude, I'm getting ready to stick it in.
You say that's rank. I call that Wednesday.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you bring Martha in so I can lick her bippy while I fuck you roughly?
Why have I got visions of Grant going to the local bingo every Wednesday and picking up an oldie?
Oh, fuck yeah, baby. I love me a pork pie. I love a pork pie.
Just bopping her in the fart box as a fucking dentures and cancer wig are falling out.
You know what? Before I continue, what do you guys consider old? As far as like, if you were getting into a relationship with an older woman, how far ahead would it be?
I literally got asked this not an hour ago.
Anything
over?
over
I shit you not.
Oh.
I mean, I'm 32, so for me, like, I'd go as far as 45.
I'm 44, so I think I might go as far as maybe 55. That's about it.
Shady's in with a chance, says Kaz. What? Hang on, what?
Well, let me think. Let me just scroll up. If I remember rightly from what Dan told me, I'd have to say 40.
What did I tell you?
How old's Leah?
Hey! Hey! I'm sure Leanne's, what, 37 now?
Oh, too old for
That's right. That's right up my alley.
I'll fucking dump you in an alley in a minute, son. Shall we continue with the video?
As long as I'm not having to use armpit sweat as lube, I should be fine.
You can borrow mine, Phil. Borrow mine.
You dirty fucking bastard. She's 34.
You when I was 37.
Oh, that's even better.
I thought you were the same age as David. Huh.
What?
That shows how stupid I am. Yeah. Fuck off.
Yes, and 34's a lucky man. Wordplay joke.
I am 34.
Daniel, I am fucking 34.
I am fucking 34, yes.
His Vinky is wunderbar. No armpit sweat needed for me. No.
Yo. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong.
But oh, so right.
Just imagine lubricating someone's pussy with body odor, though. Ah.
No, fuck it. Just try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, send her out for a run.
That's gonna rub your armpit sweat on your pussy.
It's no
What do you mean maybe later?
Kaz, by any chance do you have an exercise bike? I think I have an idea for Dan later.
No, but tomorrow does.
So hold on, Dan. Like, so everything's a dildo if you're willing, but nothing's lube if you're willing. Fuck off.
Hey, whoa. I'm not the one that says everything's a dildo.
Fucking racist prick.
Well, stop saying that then.
I'm not the one that says it. That's Kaz.
Well, why are you not saying it?
Because not everything is a dildo.
It fucking is if you're willing.
You try and stick a Stanley blade up your foof and see what happens.
Sticky Vicky would.
Sticky Vicky would.
And she'd
I
do
mean,
it sideways
people
too.
swallow swords, so why not? Why can't you?
Oh, Grant, the Americans don't know who Sticky Vicky is.
Well, that's next week's episode done.
Yeah, see, even Leah says, put your mind to it.
First time I saw
Probably.
Sticky Vicky live, I was 14 years old.
Dude, I was like 12 in Benidorm when that happened.
12? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was young.
Well, there was a hypnotist on, right before she came on. There was a
That's what happened
hypnotist
to me,
on.
and I just stayed in the seat.
Yeah. The hypnotist was called Craig Williams, and she came on afterwards. No way!
Yeah.
No way!
The same thing happened to you.
Same hypnotist.
Yeah, Craig Williams, yeah.
Wow.
Slightly chubby guy.
Yeah, my mum
Yeah.
got hypnotized by him.
See, I'm just sat there 14 years old, minding my own business, watching this hypnotist convince people that fucking fairies are on washing machines, and then Sticky Vicky turns up. I'm like, oh, beg. Oh, sorry, what?
So if you don't know Sticky Vicky, ladies and gentlemen, she is an adult act over in Benidorm in Spain. Well, she was. I believe it's her daughter now.
It's her daughter now. I've seen her daughter as well.
I bet you have. Sticky Vicky likes to do things with her places.
Yeah,
So she likes to fire ping pong balls out of her cunt.
Yes.
No,
Right,
not
the one I
really.
seen did.
Oof. Well, I mean, that is the very bare minimum she does. The maximum is something very.
Man.
I'll tell you what, Leah, if you've ever seen Sticky Vicky, show Phill.
No. Do not show Phill personally. I mean, show him on YouTube.
I'm very much a visual learner there, Leah. So, that would
Oh,
be
for fuck's sake.
I'm all about education.
I'm glad I could tee you up, Philip.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. This is going to get awkward.
Oh, dear.
This is going to get awkward fast.
Is that me, Dad?
That's Leah's dad. Yes, Leanne, that is your dad.
So Leah's dad, Leah is going to perform pulling lights out of her vagina for Phill. Yeah.
Don't worry, it's for scientific purposes.
Yes.
Oh God, yeah.
I'm starting to regret, Dank.
I mean, you got to teach us Americans something somehow. You know what I mean? So.
Yes, only in Europe, my friends, only in Europe. Anyway, more on TJ.
TJ Blair, yes.
Buzz. Yeah, I don't remember any. Let me explain. My memories of all my reincarnations are somewhat so old and whatnot that I barely have any good. My memories are barely just. I'm slowly losing those memories.
Yes.
Yeah, most of my memories are just memories.
What fucking memories are you, dildo?
Most of his memories are memories.
Most of my memories, and most of them involve me tugging my hood over.
Where did Grant go?
Oh, Grant's probably gone to message fucking Leanne. Dirty bastard.
This is still the shortest DJ player.
What was that?
I was reading that comment, including all of the pauses. This is still the shortest TJ Blair promo.
Well, we're at, I don't know. We're nearly 9 minutes into this.
I know, it's great. Let's keep going.
I only remember those are my past lives that I have no memory of. I have no memory of my past.
Remembering my future lives.
Because over the years since I've been reincarnated, over the years
you would have no memories.
I'm surprised he has a memory of his present life.
Well, no, he's living his present life, so he will have the memory.
No, I disagree.
Yeah, for the moment.
I mean, the vampire werewolf thing is real, and I'm gonna be honest, my siblings and I don't really transform into the beasts.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention he can transform into beasts.
No, he can't. He just said he can't.
Yes, he can go from autism to nonce.
Well, he said they don't. He didn't say they can't.
Give it a second.
Per se, we take on their traits, though. Over the years, we've adapted to take on the traits.
Yeah, we suck and
We
we're
don't,
hairy.
we don't transform, we take on traits.
So you just eat people.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
What was that, Kaz? No, come on, if you're going to say it, you can sing it.
Was it Transformers? Pedos in disguise?
Transformers, pedos in disguise.
Oh, that needs to be the intro for now.
Oh, for God's sake!
Yeah, it's just a cool little thing to let you know that I actually can transform, although we choose to take on our animalistic traits instead of taking on the full form. We don't. Yeah, it's just.
Shit in the backyard all the time.
Yeah.
My body is tougher than it used to be. Like, I am way tougher. I am tough. It would take a lot to damage me, you know?
I'm tough like a well-cooked steak.
I do take some fall damage, but I only. That's.
This just turned into fucking Skyrim all of a sudden.
I have crippling depression.
Yeah. He takes fall damage.
I need test videos. I need results.
Yes. I take fall damage when I land on a bad dragon.
I'm just amused that people like this exist, you know.
I need to see him standing on the roof of his house like, I'm going to test my fall damage, and then leaping off and breaking something.
So, Shady, I can tell you now,
Cast on, doing it again.
there is so much more to this guy than just this video.
Magical.
He has a girlfriend.
Sure.
This girlfriend, she's not a girlfriend. It's more of a. What's them? The chicks who the guys that dress up as chicks and pretend to be chicks on fucking Omegle.
What?
Femboy.
Yeah, basically one of those. Yeah. That'll be a future episode, no doubt.
But the thing is, at least we know he takes fall damage, but when he's with his girlfriend, does that mean he takes stabbing damage as well?
Probably. I'm going to say yes.
It's funny because I'm suggesting he enjoys being fucked in the ass by a man in a dress.
The fact that you had to explain that to people, man, is just...
Well, I didn't have to. I just wanted
I would consider it more blood damage, but it is what it is.
Does it tick like a Minecraft damage sound?
No, I think he's more high pitched.
It's like a turtle shagging a boot.
I agree with Kaz.
Dan, is that a signal we should go to the next video?
No, we've still got a little bit left.
Okay, making sure.
Only if I'm like.
There's so much more fall damage to come.
High height, you know? Because, yeah, like, if I jumped out of a plane without a freaking parachute, this body would die, yes, but my soul would probably reincarnate again.
Would probably.
Probably. It doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
Is that because he won't have any memory of it?
Yeah, his memory keeps depleting, so he's not
Yeah,
going to have any memory of falling from a plane.
Yeah. So that's
I
where the
don't
problem
have any
comes in
memory
there.
potions. All I do is take falling damage and get popped in the fart box.
The last thing is the ground, and then he's coming out of a birth canal. He's just like,
Whee! Oh.
And God is above him, simply saying,
LOL!
Try again. It's like the old arcade machines, you know, when you run out of money. Try again.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. The only reason he can reincarnate is because he put in the Konami code generations ago. So now he's got
Up,
infinite
down,
life.
left, right, left, right.
Yes, up, down, left, right, BA start.
Emphasis on the down.
Yes, up, rockstar, BA start.
When I'm reincarnated, I want to come back as a gusset.
Sir, when you are reincarnated, I want you to come back as my gusset.
Oh my god.
For fuck's sake. You're just going around my whole family now, aren't you?
Oh, for God's sake!
Yes, he's going. I swear to God, Phil's trying to get around my whole fucking family.
Yes.
They loves us all.
Let's carry on. See what
I'd be right happy to.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing's like fake like that. And being honest with you, I can transform, but I choose not to. It's safer for.
It's always.
I choose not to. As I said, I made a promise never to do it again, and I promised myself I'd never do it. And that's what I'm going to do.
Yes.
If you've noticed this whole time.
So yes, he says he's never going to transform again. He made a promise he's never going to transform again.
You've just muted him. You haven't paused it.
Oh no!
We missed like so much great shit. He's showing us.
Well, I can jump it back.
It's fine, and it's still muted, by the way, though.
You don't have the same jump back reincarnation skills.
Time while I was talking to you, I've kept my face below the camera because my fangs have grown longer in my mouth.
So, this whole time...
If you ever wanted to know what the face of a same head looked like during orgasm, then may I present to you
TJ Blair's cum face.
My fangs grew longer.
You
You
see
see
a proper cum face.
It's just such a wonderful, wonderful face of pure ecstasy.
See,
I'm almost. I'm almost.
see, Lenore is so fucking turned on right now. She has to hide her face. You don't have the same reincarnation flashback.
Oh, you want to?
You don't have the same reincarnation flashback shade. Reincarnation flashback power Shady does. Basically. Fantastic.
You just wait.
I've just realised I can click play and pause as well.
Yeah, as soon as the screen is shared, you can click play and pause.
Ooh.
Hey, if you want to pause it at your times, but by all means.
Ah, brilliant.
Yeah, but my upper part of the face was in the camera, not my lower half. See these canines? They've grown longer.
I just wanted to pause there because reasons.
TJ Blair trying to smile.
No. Smack, not even once. I wonder if I should send this picture to Dowell Jackson and say he wants a job.
This is what happens when you even think about taking smack.
Yeah, sure. That's their TV champion right there, by God. I'm telling you.
Don't do drugs, kids, okay?
This is why I do drugs. What the fuck you talking about?
Oh, do you know what that face reminds me of? Did anyone ever see the movie where Rosie O'Donnell played the special woman?
You lost me at you lost me at Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, it looks like Rosie O'Donnell playing the
Rosie O'Donnell playing TJ Blair.
Yeah, well, Rosie O'Donnell playing the special individual on the bus.
She was playing a retard then.
Yes.
Oh. What's this movie called? I'm interested.
I I'll have to find it.
You know what? I'm pretty sure I can Google Rosie O'Donnell retard and it'll come up.
Yeah. Pretty much.
No,
Rosie O'Donnell retard riding the bus with my sister.
Yes.
I shit you not. I Googled Rosie O'Donnell retard and it was the first thing that showed up.
I just love how, like, as soon as you said it, yes.
Oh,
yes.
fucking great. Oh.
Go on, we dare you to be in a Hallmark TV movie with Rosie O'Donnell playing this fucking retard.
It's not called Google anymore. It's called X.
X. Is that because of Elon Musk?
X.
He can fuck up.
Exit. Wonder if that's
Yeah,
why
they grow
do-
longer at night. They grow longer and sharper at night.
that a
Don't know
Google
why.
X-
It just
Watch the word exit.
if you notice, my fingertips. Look at my fingertips.
They're covered in shit.
Each one of them has my claws poking through the skin. If you look carefully.
That's right. Look at that.
Yeah, they're called nails. We all have.
But they're probably
toes. Yeah. Just like 8 billion people on the fucking planet.
Yeah.
Christ. This is what I imagine when I imagine Andre the Giant as an 8-year-old.
Look at the size of my hands.
Yeah.
You're missing the pint out of his hands. You need to pint a lager.
What, at 8 years old?
Yeah, well, fucking Andre can drink 20. Well, he could drink 26 pints.
At 8 years old?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, yeah, he is French.
It's Andre the fucking Giant.
Look carefully, sir. That's a pimple.
And you'll notice, as well as the 4 fingers, I also have something called opposable thumbs. That's from my werewolf heritage.
I can do so much with this.
I can lick my own ball.
Yeah, I can put my hands on your cheeks, split the hole apart, and have a little.
So, Kaz wants to know, if he's a werewolf, does that mean he can lick his own nuts?
Well, no. I mean, you don't need to be a werewolf for that. You just need to be a pervert or prince.
Okay. I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's even easier for Prince now. I mean, he won't feel it if he breaks his back. Purple rain, purple thud.
Look carefully. Sir, that's a pimple. What else does he have to say?
Sorry, I clawed myself by accident. Oh, that hurt. I was using my fingertips as the claw points.
God, he's a
You mean reincarnating? Is there any downsides? Well, there are
Yeah.
downsides. Like you can't predict what body you get, or what family you get, or you can't even identify your own. You can't even identify who you are anymore once you because every reincarnation is different. And to be honest, you can't tell who you're going to be in your next life if you get reincarnated. You don't get the choice, and that's the only downside is you don't get the choice of who or what you transform into.
I've never seen anyone with a fat chin.
Well, like, can you just say so and say just something?
Because that's the thing. It's like you can see.
If you've noticed the whole time.
Right at the front.
So, he's just been asked, I don't know if you heard it, the person on the other end of the laptop has asked him to show the transformation.
Ah.
Yeah, just give me a minute. Give me a minute. I just need a minute to try and get
So he
mine.
said he'd do it again earlier, but someone asks him.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to show you.
I can tell you what he's going to do now. He's trying to rub his eyes to make his eyes red, so he looks all scary and spoopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Until.
It's like watching a generic Dark character.
They're all shy, all except one, Moondust. She's more outgoing.
Of course it
If you've noticed, this whole time while you guys were talking to me, my eyes have actually turned from an amber green to a grayish green
Brian.
this whole time. Yep. I can change the color just by thinking, you know? If you've noticed. Let me explain. Guys, be quiet for a minute. Just be quiet for a minute. Let me... Holy shit. I just felt something. That was weird. I felt a sudden jolt. I just felt a...
Please tell me
I
that's
just
him.
felt a sudden magic... I just felt a magic jolt. But it seems like it's coming from the neighbor's house. What's going on over there? So I can sense my neighbors moving about, but I can't tell what they're doing. Kind of...
Yeah.
I think I'm actually going to step out for some fresh air for one.
And that is where he hung up the stream, and he ended it right there.
Oh, he wanted to show us his lovely fat tits before.
Yes.
Yes.
His fucking boy titty.
There is so much more content on Jupiter Hybrid. Phil, you were right earlier on. There's nonsense stuff. There's fucking so much fantasy stuff as well.
Go into the longer video, and what we can do, we can watch a little bit and see what we can get into if you want to speed run it. And that way, we can just go. We've got all this stuff, and we can actually come back to Jupiter if you want as well.
We might be able to come back to Jupiter. Yes.
Yes. Get an update on all his deliciousness.
But that was the first rabbit hole for tonight. There is another.
Is there time to go down a rabbit hole? Another rabbit hole?
We can go down a little bit of it.
True. I do like this rabbit hole with Jubes, though. We've had so much to say. He's fun.
I've got a few more Jupiter videos that I need to send to Scott. They involve his girlfriend. Yeah.
I'm so in.
What? Why are you just now bringing these up?
Yes.
Because WeTransfer a fucking cunt.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I've got like 4 more videos to send you.
You didn't think of sending them all?
No, because the website I used will only let me send 5 gig at a time, and the next video is basically 5 gig.
About the unicorn Nancy fucker.
No, this isn't about Jupiter.
How do you know he fucks unicorns?
Yeah, how do you know that, Phil? I knew he was going to do that.
Question. Yes.
Well, that settles that.
Right. Rabbit hole number 2.
And there you have it.
How many of you have heard of the actor, producer, director, Neil Breen?
I have.
You've heard of Neil Breen?
Yes.
I don't think
Have you seen any of his work?
No, I've tried to avoid it on the simple grounds that you mentioned his name before, and I thought it's probably best not to watch because I'll be seeing this for myself.
Hello, Daniel. Yes, hello, mother.
Ooh, mums.
Yeah, fuck off. Hands away. Still looks like most critical. Yes! Oh, shit!
Everything makes me really happy. I bought a giant dildo.
You are British Moist Critical.
Yes. I will definitely go with that.
With that being said, Scott.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very okay.
So now I should play the one you actually sent me, huh, Dan?
I sent you 2.
Yeah, you sent me 2. But what about the other 4?
But
we were just talking about.
They're on standby. So yes, we've got a Neil Breen video here. And I shit you not, this is how the movie begins.
Fantastic. And Leah, we're not quite there yet.
You fuck off.
The fact that you stopped everything for that is shame.
So as you see, Neanderthal making cave paintings.
How do you know that's a Neanderthal, man? That could be my fucking kid.
Neanderthal.
Or is it a Leanderthal?
I mean, I stick paint on the weekends.
Before we actually go any further, I just want to emphasize, this movie has no context.
Yeah, apparently not. I mean, you got clocks in the desert with Neanderthals.
If you can fill in the gaps of this movie, I will give you a Nobel fucking Peace Prize.
What time is 19?
Essentially, what it's saying is, they aren't Neanderthals. This is actually being filmed in Ethiopia, and the other time we're looking at is in Japan. So they're essentially, it's going to be like a quick run through technology using modern society. I think that Breen is very, very racist.
The boogeyman has lost his clocks. Oh, fuck. I don't think he's racist, but he's definitely something.
All right.
Yeah.
Beautiful team.
I told you this is not gonna work.
Yeah, the scenes will change like this as well. Random scenes.
Beautiful camp. Nice Guitar Hero guitars there. It's just books about books that just say universe on them.
Our universe. Universe.
Yes. And there
So
he is.
if you'll notice this kit here, the computers aren't on.
Why would they be?
They're not even plugged in.
Well, no, of course not. They're trying to conserve energy in Ethiopia.
We've been walking for an hour.
I'm gonna kill someone. I swear. I'm not gonna die here.
Where are we? What is this place?
Yes, I'm not gonna die
It's so...
And that's how quickly the scene can change.
All right. So someone just left litter in a nice, neat pile for this man to put in a bag.
It's his litter.
So
This absolute legend on screen right now is Neil Breen.
That is just helmet hair right there as well.
He is the actor, producer, and director of this movie.
Please tell me he does high kicks.
No, not in this one. However, he just reminded us. There was a YouTube video called Neil Breen versus Steven Seagal, and someone has literally put their movies side by side. He's comparing them and everything. Ah,
this is just wonderful.
Fucking legend.
This movie has 120,580 scene changes. You know what, Fox? You might not be wrong.
Why we get a long shot of him doing housework? Oh, radios. That must mean
What's the source? How strong is that signal? Let me see. Let me see.
I'm following it. I lost it.
Yes. I my book and it disappeared.
Yeah, within a second he loses the signal. Speed Queen 65 says, "I'm off. Night, everyone."
Well, have a wonderful evening, Speed Queen.
That's
Thanks
also
for
my.
tuning in.
That's also my mother.
Good night, Mom.
Fantastic night, Speed Queen.
Fuck off.
Oh, he's pissed the bed.
Yes.
And he's more rubbish then.
Clean the smuggler arrived.
So yes, he's magically teleported from, and this is exactly how it's cut in the movie. He's teleported from inside his trailer, and he's outside now, surrounded by rubbish.
Yes, and a man with gun.
I mean,
Yes.
they really went overboard
So
with
the
the
Border
budget.
Patrol doesn't know where we're at. Here's your pay.
It just makes me wonder, did he hire a stuntman for this, or was he brave enough to do it himself?
I think he was brave enough to do it himself.
God, he really is a Renaissance man, isn't he?
Neil Breen seems like the type to do his own stunts.
Yeah. Yes. He's definitely a Renaissance man, or another type of man. Another type of man that starts with the word R.
He's definitely something.
Indeed. I'm sensitive yet manly, yet I'm going to fight for something.
Yeah. It's Daryl Jackson.
Indeed. It's terrible to actually turn to heroin. Yes, heroin.
Heroin.
I wouldn't say don't do it, but I really hope this guy overdoses. And he did! Brilliant!
Oh, did he?
So apparently heroin makes you leave your own body.
Yes, heroin gives you an out-of-body experience, ladies and gentlemen.
Please tell me you do it in the trailer.
Yeah, it's called death.
So he's going towards the trailer. Even in death, he wants to finish watching this show on Netflix.
He should be passing on to the other life, but his
Hey,
can't
it's
let
me.
go of that trash heap.
Exactly.
He's got the Jeepers Creepers truck.
Have you written any songs lately?
Yes,
I'm working
wrote
on a couple new
Too Ugly
songs.
to Rape, so I beat the shit out of you. I'm going to have Anal Cunt cover it.
Random fucking dialogue, though. Have you written any songs lately?
Yes, I
And
have.
I'm really proud of them.
This
Yeah,
one's
I've
about
written,
white
2 or
power.
3. Yeah, I feel good about them. Yeah, you should come over and listen to them next time.
You should come over and listen to my songs, which are only going to
I'm in
have
the
one.
penitentiary.
What? If that's his
Look, that's
joke.
still barbed wire and razor wire.
Was that barbed wire and crazy wire?
It's been a both.
Still, ain't changed from the last couple times I tried this.
Him just having a wank. Looking up Brazilian scat.
It's the fact it goes back to this fucking professor dude. No one knows who he is. We haven't seen him before now.
He's just magical. And now he gets the phone again. He's trying to call the professor. Hey, have you written any new songs? Lying there dying. He thinks
His phone isn't even ringing.
Hello, who's this?
Hey. I've realized that I've called you a lot in the past with a lot of false alarms. Well, I just want to thank you for being
told me you
patient with
ripped
me.
and you hit.
Since I know.
So, the professor answers the phone. Hello, who is this? And the kid replies, "It's that shit I've already forgotten." I know I've called you lots in the past.
I told you. I don't want to shoot your cock.
If he'd called the professor multiple times in the past, wouldn't the professor know who he is?
Well, yes, but apparently logic doesn't apply here. I mean,
Oh no, it really doesn't.
randomly phones people asking if they've written any new songs, for God's sake.
I feel like he's gonna have a whole big like pouring his heart out moment, and then the dude's gonna be like, "Bitch, I'm dying."
Phil, I'm going to ring you tomorrow and ask if you've written any new songs.
Oh, wait there. Oh, it's ringing, which it isn't. Hello?
Hey, Phil, have you written any new songs?
I certainly have. Hold on a second. Let me put it on speakerphone. Because that's the button for speakerphone. Hitler was a sensitive man. Hitler was a sensitive man. Hitler was a sensitive man. I went back in time and voted for him.
Was there a vote for Hitler?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was there? I thought he just like kind of made himself boss.
No, he had to get voted in. It was in the early to mid 30s.
Oh, I thought he just like kind of like made himself boss, you know, like Putin does.
Oh no, he was all about power to the people.
No, he just changed the rules once he got voted in.
Yes.
Let's see what this little.
She did it to the beat of his own drum.
Shall we see what Anton Garcia has to say?
Yes, let's see what this train wreck of a human being has to say.
You like space travel just like me?
Come on, move your ass. Get going. Come on, go, go, go. Get over here.
Yes, the scenes
Get over
change
there.
this sporadically.
How many months pregnant are you? 7. Oh, really?
How
This
dare they bring
is for the
tacos
politician.
to our land?
So this next scene is kind of going to give away Neil. This is going to give away Neil Breen's whole motive behind the film.
Oh, right, he wants to get whacked off his knackers on Class A.
It's an autobiography of Hunter Biden.
Yes.
This is for the stockbrokers.
Told you.
Pimps. Bankers.
Oh.
The CEO. The lawyers. International bankers. The resistance.
You two are of no value to me on the streets.
I'm all he's got in the world. Grandma, why'd you shoot her?
Because I have absolutely no value for you two on the streets.
Get ready, we need to get the hell out of here. Okay, I'm ready.
Anyone following the plot?
I want you. You too.
Let's get out of here now!
Let's go. Get in. Just shut the fuck. Get in there. Get in there. Shut the fuck up. Go sit down. Watch your hands. Get in there. What's going on? What's going on? Sit down there.
Well, doesn't he just go through the... He deserves to get locked in there.
So the last time we seen these two girls, they were running maybe 2 or 3 feet away from a gun.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, they made it.
They survived.
They got like superpowers.
Why are we running? We have to keep running. Your mother's my sister. She was murdered. I swear to
Why
God.
are we
I'll
running?
take
We
care
have to keep running. Oh, well, that makes sense.
Because your mother's my sister. You're my niece.
Watching this movie actually makes me support human trafficking now. I hate people human trafficked. Good, they deserve it.
Yeah, it was
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Fucking
Oh.
You're my niece. We have to keep running.
Yeah, so make sure to be quiet about it because you're being chased. Why is he driving without driving?
Here are the heroes who are obviously worse than the villains.
he's turning the steering wheel and they're not even driving.
Exactly. Well, I've got to keep it steady so it doesn't tip over while we're on a standstill.
Oh no, watch out, that parked car is going to hit me.
Quick, hurry. Watch out or we might hit that tree 3 miles away.
There he is. Mr. Neil Breen, the fucking legend.
You don't understand. I need this.
Playing as Jim
Morris stuff so I can spirit travel the desert.
Fucking Vulcan.
Spot.
That would explain the hair.
And he's gone.
I found floaty symbol. Now I go save the people from the heroin.
Oh, there's a tiny, barely see it because it's the same colour as the box.
That's tremendous green screen work.
You have to touch something with your spirit hand.
Touch him with your good hand. Wrong.
Yes, I'm not afraid of use footage.
I can't go.
Stop that movie ever.
Go without me.
I'm supposed to be going out today.
I just love how he stays on the phone for an extra like 10 seconds. There's no dialogue or anything.
He's going to sit there and go, hello. Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Hello, sir. I would like to talk to you about our Lord and Savior, Steve Rambo.
Indeed.
I wish the professor was here. He lives like a hermit at home now.
And surrounded by his collections of saddles and boots, he is so eccentric.
He was so sure this was the area.
And we thought that we could pull him away from
He was
Ramp
so
Ranch,
sure
but we couldn't.
that this was the area.
He never.
All we found were these dead people.
Hey, have you found anything? Or seen something?
Yes.
Things, man. And some stuff.
They've just found a random guy in the desert. Have you found anything? Have you seen anything? Not the random guy in the desert, but you know.
This is how the hills have eyes.
Nothing yet.
He waited for them to walk away and then said it. Nice.
Where are you going now? Hurry! Hard out here! Keep moving! Go! Let's go! Stop it! Keep moving! Move it! Move it! Move it! Come on! Let's go! And then get in the bus! Get up there!
Why did one of the guys with a gun push the other guy with a gun?
We can't stop. I don't think I can go any further. I can help you.
Have they got vibrators in?
Yeah. That's Daryl Jackson's bathroom.
We went into the trailer and there were piss stains everywhere.
I remember this stuff.
Get in there. Go sit down. Go sit your ass down. Let's go. Get in there. Move.
You belong to me. You ran away and tried to escape, and now you are mine. Don't even think about trying to sneeze without asking permission. I own you.
She sounds like a
I'm
really
afraid
bad
to sleep out in
deaf
the open.
teacher.
She sounds like a what?
She sounds like a really bad deaf teacher. She couldn't be bothered to learn sign language to teach the kids, so she's just shouting at them.
1 + 1 is 2.
I thought it was a window.
2 + 2 is 4, cloth ears.
Where are we gonna sleep?
I'd like to
Under
shit
shelter.
that cunt.
Ooh.
Ah, here's another cutscene.
Look, here's just a random place.
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
Here, drink some water.
No, I don't want
Water.
any. No, thank you. I can get myself. Thank you.
I'll let you and your niece stay in my place. I'll stay in the car up front.
No, we can't stay here.
It'll be fine. I'll clean it up.
There's no way in
worry
hell
about
we
it.
can stay here. No.
You have to trust me.
Stay here.
I'll clean it for you.
So the greatest scene in movie history is about to unfold here. The greatest line in movie history is about to be uttered here.
This is just abortion.
Oh my God! What are you doing?
Cleaning.
How did I get here? Oh my goodness! What is this? What are you doing? Oh my God!
It's clean. It's all clean.
The greatest line in movie history.
Man, I thought it was retarded before. It's really retarded now.
Look at that smile.
I don't know who this dude is, but my God.
I can imagine him eating his own turds.
That's Neil Breen. How dare you?
Neil Breen is a fuzzy head cunt.
This man has a camera. It's like, oh God.
Oh, fuck. This guy's still going to this day as well. He's got trailers out for new movies.
Is to directing what Casey Anthony is to childcare.
The fact that he has fans, like,
He really does.
yeah, it's sad.
He looks like someone who was in a rock band in the 60s, but only had one hit, and he's been trying to live off that one
I'm
hit.
an addict. I have nothing. I'm empty inside. I have no life.
I was weak,
Yes.
but I've learned that we can all of us, can be strong
And
and
unfortunately,
get through these hard times.
This is the
I
worst
hate the
movie about
politicians
addiction
in my
ever.
country. They are so corrupt. They persecute my family. They killed my husband.
but you've got enough money for head on.
And I just wanted a better life for my child. I have no husband. And I just want my baby to be safe
Full of bad
and happy.
decisions, aren't you? You all deserve the place you're in. I have no sympathy for any of you.
So I've noticed as well, everyone in this movie who gives any sort of explanation is trying to... What's the word?
Act.
Yeah. They're trying to tell people... They're trying to explain why they're in this predicament. Like, this girl's pregnant. It's got nothing to do with why she's in this situation, but because she's pregnant, it's important.
You
I don't
pay
give a shit.
you
Fuck
pay
her.
no much attention to this.
And fuck the
It's
other
more
one.
than what I
My
ever
husband's dead. Yeah, but you still got to get that.
Now wait! We paid a lot of money to get into this country. I left my country to make a better life for my family.
I hate the politicians in my country. They're so corrupt. They killed my wife.
I think Shady just caught on.
They're all essentially telling the same sob story, aren't they?
Yeah. It's all the country's fault.
Oh, yes. They never mention what country. They just say my country. What was Neil Breen
I
worried
was
about
weak.
getting sued?
But I learned to be strong. We all can be strong.
I was being abused by my boyfriend.
Because I didn't make no
I thought that he
sandwich.
was gonna kill me.
I should have made that
So I had
sandwich.
to run away. And I escaped. All
Yeah.
I wanted to do was leave my country.
Make that damn sandwich.
Find a better life for myself.
You should have made the fucking
They
sandwich.
killed my friend in the desert.
Each and every one of you got what you deserved. Build the fucking wall.
Build the wall.
Really great. Like they kept jumping back between the men and the women, and it would just randomly like one of them's got this sob story of like they killed my husband and I have nowhere else to go, and the next one's like I was trying to track that bitch down and got caught up in the middle of this shit.
I just wanted some crack.
Because she wouldn't.
What's it gonna take to make the change happen?
Fucking
When's
crack,
the change gonna
bitch,
happen?
and a sandwich. Goddamn.
When?
When?
I will have.
My first watch through of this, and when she started pointing at her, what the fuck is she doing?
Just have to stop. You take fingers. Finger
trying to
pointing.
make a
Get
point.
nowhere.
With that being said, should we stop this yet? Because we're very nearly at the threshold.
Might as well.
Oh yeah, you need to leave the people hanging on this one.
There's no way we could finish this video tonight.
Oh no, not finish the video. Just finish these people telling us their fucking sob story.
Yes.
What I'm doing is illegal, but I gotta do it. They're all criminals. They lied to every single one of us.
And now so are you.
I'm getting out
I
of here.
got a dildo up my ass.
Now.
All right, I'll leave it.
Hey,
Whoa, he's magically back.
I'm leaving it right here.
Just to come back to it next week.
Yeah.
So essentially, we've got a junkie who I don't like, a bunch of people who are pretending to be victims. I'm actually on the side of the people with the guns now.
Yeah.
I sound like the woman who shot the grandmother and the child.
You're on the trafficker's side.
Exactly. God, I hope they win.
Oh fuck! But that's that was a part of a Neil Breen movie. There are so many out there, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, they are near enough all the same.
Fantastic. I wonder if anyone's ever bothered to just look at all the Neil Breen movies and then kind of go, I'll take that scene, I'll take that scene, I'll take that scene, and take that scene, and try to just make some kind of coherent story.
Before we go though, I can tell you he is actually in the works of a new movie called The Tortured Crossing. And the last time we had an update on that was back in May.
Huh.
So it was only 3 months ago that he was working on a new movie. So we might have The Tortured Crossing for next season.
Oh, so you follow this guy?
Oh, fantastic!
Oh, of course I do.
I'm gonna watch every time I see one of his movies. I'm gonna root for the villains. At this point, I don't care what they are. They can be human traffickers, drug dealers, pedophiles.
I'm rooting for the drugs, man. I'm rooting for the heroin.
Exactly. Their countries are great, and their governments. Government's fantastic. Their CEOs, I just want to suck them off. They're fucking brilliant.
I want to be an international banker because it seemed like their bag was the biggest. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
This is for the international banker. So yeah.
Like here's for all the lawyers, and it's like a little baggie that comes out to about that much. For the international bankers, here's a whole fucking kilo.
Yeah. So
it's all
anti-Semite.
With that being said, folks, I hope you didn't like the little snippets we got. I would like to go back to look at more hybrid later on down the road because
We'll send you the videos.
I'm gonna. That is a fucking. That's a rabbit hole that would make Alice jealous. That is crazy how deep he goes.
We'll do it next week.
Yes.
Straight into it.
With that being said, though, who wants to do it?
Fine.
If no one says they want to do it, I'm just going to put it on Phil.
Yeah, of course, everyone else does. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dank After Dark. I haven't really known what's been going on this entire time. I just smiled and nodded like everything else. Leah, pleasure to see you on here as well.
Fucking cunt.
Yeah, thank you for joining me, Dan, Scott, and Shady. And as well as that, I'd like to thank AEP's Nan for joining us as well. So, with that being said, I bid you all adieu, and
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
fuck off.
Hitler